I am
Oh,
very
yeah.
pro-death.
Boo.
Okay.
Is the best.
Death is great. Death is great.
What is up with you thinking death is great? And what my listeners wanted to know why I didn't push back. I can try to push back a little bit right here now.
We talk about this in a lot of our works. It's probably one of the core things, like alongside with our anti-mysticism perspective, is the pro-death perspective. That is
Why do you want me to die, Malcolm?
is a recurring theme. Well, because of the effects on human civilization if you don't.
What are these bad effects that I would have if I were to keep living?
So the core thing is, okay, if you create a society where people can start living forever, and I would point out, I am not against life extension or health extension, i.e. increasing the part of a normal human lifespan in which people are healthy. I am against radical life extension, i.e. living
Wait.
forever.
So what is 200 years okay with you then?
I'd say 200 years is probably fine. 500 years is probably not a good idea.
Yeah.
What's the big difference between 200 years and 500 years?
Well, actually, I can get to that. It's productive output years in an adult mind versus the deleterious effect of having no generational turnover.
I don't want to fully open the previous can of worms, but which this may be a good wrap-up question, but it's coming to mind now. It's because talking about people deleting themselves through not reproducing, but what if they weren't deleting themselves through not dying? Like which outcome or which eventuality would you see as worse? Like one with heavy demographic collapse or one where people live to be 500 years old?
Much worse 500 years old because society is just not going to advance as much.
But it wouldn't collapse because those people would still be working and paying taxes and keeping the infrastructure running.
Right, they would. They'd be keeping our current society running.
Our current society isn't that bad. Like, it's got its issues, but we're not going around genociding people. Most people don't live like in grinding pain and poverty. Is it that bad to keep society going rather than seeing it crash and burn?
Yes, it is. Because I believe
Why?
that in 3 generations.